neutral stance. Okay, we're gonna start from here. Maybe one. Neutral stance, shoulder width apart. Okay, so neutral stance depends on what technique you're gonna do first. Or winding up. This is still neutral stance, shoulder width apart. Okay, then you start with the guts. Gut, very important. Okay, gut vital points. This is true because it's martial arts, so you want to emphasize your guts, your eye, your gut will guide your nose, you can add your eyebrow of the height and space out between. Okay, so there's any eyebrow, space out between. It can be done this way, facing each other like a palm, or it can be done inward. Inward most of the time we don't do it. Outward we do. Okay, we don't really do inward so much because it restricts motion. Okay, so either yes. Right. And then if someone pushes, it hits yourself. So either 1 or 2. Okay, these are 2. Most of the time this is Muay Thai style. When we fight like this. Okay, and we do then knee strike like that. This is mixed martial arts style. Okay, so shoulder width apart, and now we're gonna go into another stance. We're gonna go to orthodox southpaw. Okay. So orthodox and southpaw, where does it originate from? It originates from boxing. Okay, you don't need to follow that very religiously, but if you want to have that additional knowledge, good. Then you can throw in your orthodox. Then you feel, oh, I know orthodox. Southpaw, but actually it's just right behind. Right behind. Okay, so from neutral stance to right behind. Okay. Now guarding block are very important as well. You want to place it either 1 or 2. Both ways are very good. This one is good to catch. Okay. This one is good to wrap up. This one is good to block and hit. This is more for strikes. This is more for strikes. This is more for grappling. So you have the idea already. Or you can do one in, one out. One in, one out. You can see most fighters do that as well. So depending on your stance. Now, leg width apart, 1 feet. If you do longer than 1 feet, you do a kick, it's going to be very bad for you. Very bad for the participant as well. So all of the neutral stance, orthodox southpaw, all 1 feet apart. So what is this? This is called orthodox. Right leg behind, orthodox. This follows your natural body style if you're right-hander. Okay, because you tend to want to punch and kick your right hand, right leg. Okay, we're gonna go into southpaw. Southpaw is opposite. Left-hander. Okay, left-hander. You want to punch and kick your left. So this is where normally the power, the engine comes from the back, right? If you think of it that way, you go sampo. Sampo and paw. Southpaw. You know, Southpaw.
Like the movie lah, Southpaw.
Yes, there's a movie, yes, Southpaw.
Southpaw.
Okay, let's recap. Dogs. Neutral? Neutral, what's the definition of neutral? 1 feet spacing apart. Okay. Not exactly shoulder width because it's more hip width. Okay. So this is neutral. You can do basic knee strikes. This is a very good stance to do for your first class. First class, short ones, you can do that. Yep. You can do running, you can do kickbacks as well. Yep. Okay. Then you're gonna go into the second one, which is let's have our guts as well. Either way you want to do it. Strikes, grapple, or strike grapple. Strikes, boom boom, grapple, or strike grapple. Okay, so all the idea. Okay, one more time. This is strikes.
Strike.
This is grapple.
Grapple.
Strike.
Grapple.
Okay, so now we're going to go into the other one. This is the orthodox. All right behind.
All right.
If you feel comfortable, guys, put your right leg behind. Okay, 1 feet spacing, and then guards up. Now we're going to go to south. Southpaw orthodox. Okay, these are the 3. Now from here, you can, if you want, you can go wider. That is the different levels of technique already. This, over here, if you go forward with your back kick, this is also this is actually a Krav Maga style. Krav Maga. Okay, so this is the Israeli martial arts style. 1 leg behind, 1 leg lift up, which is the back kick most of the time. Because if you're a military trainer, you'll know that you'll move this way with your gun, rather than cross over and trip.
I see.
Okay. So that's why they use this. They taught our first batch of military people. Okay. For Krav Maga. And then this is white stance. This is horse stance or white stance. This is, I'm going to do forward stance or arrow stance. Wushu, they call it arrow. Taekwondo and karate, forward stance. What is forward stance? It has to be very safe and careful in the way you do it. Back leg totally straight, pointing to the front. Front leg using a knee cover. So if you still can see your knee, it's wrong already.
Oh.
If you cannot see your knee, if you cannot see your toes, if you cannot see your toes, then it's correct. If you can see your toes, it's wrong. Okay, you can do it smaller as well, either way, you feel comfortable. Sometimes you put it for a while, you can feel it wobbling around.
Why are we stretching our calves?
Earlier you said if it's a smaller stand, it's big.
Okay.
But for this,
This one, most of the time, is also the same thing. You can also do the same kick, but not with the same height.
What kick?
Front push. Not
you
so
understand?
Knees.
Yes. Front push, no problem. Front thrust. Turning kick a bit hard. Okay. So this technique is very strong, very effective for pushing kicks. Pushing kicks. Okay. So now we're going to go to hot steps.
Must this hip be square forward or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Depending on actually which martial art. Some martial arts will tell you this way. All martial arts tell you this way. This way for proper balance. So you know, in demonstration, one person will stand over here, the person will be at top. Okay. This is the traditional way. This is the new way.
Oh, okay, with the hip. I see.
So that is flexibility.
For this, for ladies, is a bit different because we have
In this position, never move that.
Ah.
Never move that. This position is quite stiff
no move.
position.
Okay.
It needs to be
Control
grounded.
Control.
This position is grounded.
Here we go.
Okay, so horse stance.
Second.
Horse stance is about 2 feet, 2.5. Okay, horse stance is just basically like squatting. Only difference is it follows the sport stance principle where you point your feet forward, parallel. Make sure your toes are parallel. Secondly, your knees are wide open. Okay, so if you do it this way, it's wrong. You're gonna hurt your knees. If you do it inwards, wrong as well. Basically, point toes forward and knees out. You watch your back. If you go lower, your butt automatically reaches its biting point. Then yeah, that's correct. And then you feel a leg wobbling. You push you erect your spine. Call it erect spine. Okay, so this is correct. This is what martial artists stand and practice.
To do what?
Basketballer do this also.
That's why the thighs are very strong. That's why some are
So they
those
go
with-
bah!
But would
You
it
stand up
hurt?
as well.
Would it hurt your back if let's say you were to
Oh no.
Because
If you do the opposite, you'll hurt your back.
like this?
Yes.
Because I read different.
Relax.
I mean, I read different like.
Why? Because you're using you're compensating your back muscles. You're supposed to use your core muscles for this. If you feel it painful, because your core muscles are weak, so your prime mover over here is weak. Okay. Activate your glutes, your quads, and most importantly, your core. Your core consisting of your back as well. People don't train their back, that's why it gets very weak and it's large. Okay. Okay. So we'll go into each one for a few seconds and then we'll try. I like to cover all the steps before we go for a break, and then we input slowly. We input different techniques to the stance, different punches, all the type of punches, all types of elbows, all types of hammer, all types of knees, and kicks, okay, and movements with that. So, but that will be after the break. So.